So it's time for a new Empties video. My basket is full. This is actually the first one I'm going to be doing in this house, and I'm very excited to share everything with you guys. Hey guys, Leanne here on GradysMom. It is the beginning of June and I am back with a new Empties video. This is actually the first one I'm doing ever in my new house. This bin is actually a different bin. It's bigger than the one that I used to use, a little bit bigger. And it's full, as you can see. I thought about stuffing it a little bit more, but it's time. But first I wanted to share with you guys two products that I've been loving for about 6 solid months now before we even moved into this home. So these are the two products that I've been loving. Let me talk about this one quickly first. It's the Kapaa REE Coconut Melt, and it's like a waxy kind of consistency. I find this is better if I leave it in the sink with a little hot water for about 10 minutes and let it soften up. And what I started using this for originally is my son's eczema that he would get in the winter, and he just gets dry patches and stuff, and this is the only thing that has consistently gotten it under control. We've used prescription things, and this is really the only thing that's worked. Now I will warn you, it is expensive, but you can probably get it on a good deal when they do sales. I actually have a coupon code for this that I'll link in my description box down below. I've gotten a lot of people onto this product, and every single one of them have said that it also helped their kids' eczema. Alyssa, if you're watching, I don't know if you're still using this on your son, but I'm loving this. And even though it is expensive, they come in smaller sizes. This is the biggest size. This is a 7-ounce, I believe. Yep. You can get it in a smaller size if you want to just, you know, not dive into the huge one. But it's really good, and it does last a long time. They also make it in the balm. Tube is actually almost empty. I'm right at the end. And this is a balmy consistency, where this one is more of like a hard wax that softens with your skin, on your skin, like when your hands warm it up. But anyways, I had to mention these two quickly because they have really changed his skin, and I really enjoy it as well. I use this one on my hands when they get really dry and cracked. But yes, I'll leave a link in the description box below with a coupon if you want to check it out. And I'm going to just dive into my empties like I always do and just pull stuff out. This is a Philosophy Cleansing Micellar Water, the Purity one. I actually got this from Ulta when they were doing the beauty steals. It's normally like $20, $22, but again, I got it on the beauty steals when it was half off, so I only paid $11. I would not pay full price for this. I do like it, but I don't think it's worth $20 or $22, whatever it is. But if you can find it on like a half off or beauty steals, or you have a coupon, and you're looking for a good micellar water, this is really good, definitely. Next up is the Raw Sugar Hair Mask. This is the Healing Power Hair Mask, and this is really, really good. It's avocado, banana oil, coconut milk, and honey. It wasn't the best hair mask I've ever used, but it was definitely really good, and I would repurchase it. I just prefer Aussie 3-Minute Miracle. I'll get to one in the basket in a minute. But this one is definitely good. You can get it at Target or on Target.com if your Target does not carry it. But I really like the Raw Sugar products in general. I went through a couple Neutrogena wipes because I bought these a while back in like a big 6-pack at like BJ's. So I went through a couple more of those. This is the First Aid Beauty Pure Skin Facial Cleanser. I got this in a gift set. It was good. I don't think I'd repurchase it though because of the price. I just think it's definitely good, but I'm more of like to stay under the $10 price point for facial cleansers because I go through them so quickly. Here is another of those Purities, guys. See, this is a little bit bigger one. This is the one that I tried originally to see if I would like it. This I think I paid full price, and I think it was like $8 or $9, and then again I bought the bigger one when it was on sale. I would definitely repurchase this if it was on sale again, but I wouldn't pay the $20 like I mentioned. This is a facial cleanser I have loved for 2 or 3 years now. It's the Soap and Glory brand, and it's the Vitamin C Facial Wash. This is about $11 or $12 at Target or Ulta. If you can see a little bit of the consistency here, it's really good. This bottle will last you a long time, just an FYI. So if you're somebody that doesn't like to use the same facial wash for months and months, you know, I don't know, you might want to steer clear. It really depends on your preference. I know there's a lot of people that like to switch it up. This is a good unisex fragrance, so you can leave it in your shower if you and your husband want to use the same face wash. It'll also help, obviously, go through it a little bit quicker because it does last a very long time. So yeah, it's very good though. Really refreshing. Love it. This is, I've mentioned many times, this is one of my standout products of the past. It always looks like there's a bunch in there, but I can never get it out on the bottom. If you, not a bunch, but there's a little in there. I'll have to turn it over and see if I can get any more out. Anyways, I've loved this product for like the past year. It's definitely like one of my most loved products that I've discovered. It's the St. Ives Coconut Oil Scrub. I use it as like step 2 to take off my makeup, so I'll use a Neutrogena wipe on my face, and then I'll go in and scrub my face with this, and then I will cleanse. The only complaint, I've said it before, is I wish the bottle was bigger. It's for a little over 4 ounces. And a bottle of this will last me, I don't know, maybe 5 weeks or so. So pretty much I find like once a month I have to repurchase it, but it's really, really good. They also make an apricot. I prefer the coconut one though. All right, this is a Pureology Air Dry Cream. I really like this. I think this is like the 3rd or 4th one I have purchased. However, I wouldn't repurchase it because currently I've been using the same product, the Air Dry Cream, but in a different brand. The brand is Kristen S, and S is ESS. You can get it at Target. And her tube is, I think, bigger, meaning there's more product, and it's about $10, $11. This one is like $25 or $30. So unfortunately for this, I will not be repurchasing this product because I'm really loving the Kristen S one. I actually shared it on my Insta stories, and a bunch of you messaged me asking me where to get it, and you can get it at Target. She has a whole line of hair things. So I won't be repurchasing that. This is a body wash I went through. It's the Neutrogena Rain Bath in Pomegranate. I thought it was okay. I'm not the hugest fan of pump tops. It definitely smelled good, but I felt that you needed a lot of it to really get a deep lather. So I won't be repurchasing this again. It definitely smelled nice, but again, I'm more of a fan, guys, of things that lather really, really well, and I didn't feel that this did that without using a ton of product. This is another favorite product that I found the past, I don't know, 6 months or so. I think since Christmas. Yeah, around Christmas time I got a gift set. This was another item. But anyways, this is like my 3rd one that I've purchased. It is the First Aid Beauty Facial Radiance Pads. There are 60 pads, so this will last you 2 months if you use 1 a day, which I do. I have problem skin. I have talked about it for years. Not only do I have aging skin, but I have acne-prone skin. I have a bit of sensitive issues on my skin. I have issues with scarring on my face. So this I wouldn't really recommend if you're somebody that has good skin and you don't really think you have a lot of issues with your skin. But if you are someone like me that struggles with adult acne or, you know, aging and any of that, I would highly recommend these. I really have noticed a difference in my skin, and they actually do not burn my face like a lot of these pads do. It helps exfoliate, tone, and brighten. It's alcohol-free. And it does actually say safe for sensitive skin, and it does not burn your skin at all. I love this. It's like $25 or $30. Might sound like a lot, but it really does make a difference, at least for me, so I would recommend trying it. I get them at Ulta and sometimes Sephora, and obviously you can get them online as well. Here is an empty, I don't know if I can get this open because the jar is so slippery because of the consistency, but here is an empty Kapaa REE. Here is the other one that I have. This one lasted me about 4 months, and I would say that's with every other day-ish use. A little goes a long way. Again, I'll leave that coupon code below, but this is great. This has been my favorite moisturizer ever, actually, that I have found in my entire life. This is the Clinique Moisture Surge 72-hour repair. There's obviously nothing left, but this jar is about 50 bucks. And this size jar will last me about 6 weeks. So yes, it's expensive. And obviously not everybody needs, you know, higher end moisturizer. It's certainly not the most expensive moisturizer you can get, but it's definitely a little pricey. But to me it's worth it because now that I am getting towards that 40-year-old mark, I'm 37 right now, I really want to start, you know, upping my skincare a little bit more than I did a few years ago. So I really like this. I try to get it when I have a coupon or it's on sale or I have a lot of points. I think right now I actually have a bunch of points at Ulta that I can get like $9 or $10 off of this. So I need to get one soon. So I love that. This is the OGX Orchid Oil Color Protect Spray. It was good for a drugstore product. It definitely gives your hair a little bit of shine without feeling oily. I definitely would recommend it, and I think I would actually repurchase this again. A Venus Olay Violet Swirl Shave Gel. I actually found this randomly last year at the Dollar Tree, I believe, and I was pretty surprised because usually these are like closer to $2 or $3. But it was great. I love any of the Gillette Venus with the Olay. I was really happy to find this for $1. I wish I would have gotten more. Can't say anything bad about this. It was really good. All right, guys, moving along, I have a couple Nivea lotions. I'm a huge lotion junkie. My friend Gigi actually got me onto the Nivea brand, I don't know, year and a half ago. This is the Daily Smooth with Shea Butter, and this is the Cherry Blossom. Now these are pump tops. I have a love-hate with pump tops, but I will say these actually pump well. I feel like you really can get pretty much down to like the bottom before the pump starts not pumping, and then I just simply flip it over and kind of tap out anything that I can get out of the bottom. I try to truly use every little bit or as much as I possibly can. So these were really good. They're really affordable. They're both around, I don't know, $6 to $8 at like any drugstore, Target, anything like that. This one I liked, this one I liked. I prefer the one the best, the Nivea one with almond oil. But I wanted to try a couple different ones. Right now I'm using OGX coconut lotion and it's really good. But yeah, these are good. I love Nivea lotions. If you've never tried them, I would highly recommend at least trying them because they are really good and very affordable. And the bottle is pretty large as well. Okay, this is the product I was talking about, and if you've been watching my channel for a while, you already have seen this a billion times. I have legitimately used this product, the Aussie 3-Minute Miracle, for no exaggeration, probably close to 15 years now. Maybe like 12 to 15 years I have used this. As many times as I go and try other hair masks, like this for example, I always end up going back to this. I still will continue to purchase new hair masks because I'm always looking for new items, new products, but this is always my holy grail. It's so cheap. This huge bottle is like $5, Target, Walmart. It's just so good. I really do notice the difference on my hair. I only wash my hair about 3 times a week or it'll get too dry, and this really works very well for me. I love it and I can't recommend it enough. A couple shampoos that I went through. This is the Pantene Beautiful Lengths Dream Care, and this is the Classic Clean Dream Care. These were both pretty good. I find with Pantene you either love it or you hate it. I really have learned to love it. I didn't use it for a long time, and then I started using the black bottle Pantene a couple years ago, and then I kind of branched out and tried a bunch of different Pantenes. I really liked these. I still prefer the black one the best, the Intense Hydration, but these were good. I have a couple more of these different Dream Care ones in my shower now. I think I'll go back to the black one, the black bottle after these, the Intense Hydration, but I really liked them actually. They lather well, they clean my hair well, and they're very inexpensive. Of course, I always have a CVS eye makeup remover in every Empties video. It's the CVS brand Beauty 360. This bottle's like just under 10, but you can get, there's a little left in there actually. I'm going to have to add that to the current bottle I have. But anyways, yes, very affordable, large bottle. These bottles last me like 5 months. I go through probably 2.5 of these a year, which is a lot less than I was spending on the like L'Oreal and Neutrogena ones that are smaller bottles. I always recommend these for anybody that uses eye makeup remover, especially on a regular basis. They're really good, very affordable, and they work really well. I went through a MAC Prep and Prime Fix Spray. I've been using this product on and off for probably about 10 years. It's not a product I buy all the time, but every once in a while I will purchase it. They're about $20, $22, $23. And they're great for either priming your face for makeup or what's the word I'm looking for, or setting your makeup. So either you could use or both. And again, I'll repurchase this probably for the rest of my life, on and off periodically. Sometimes I'll grab them like if they go on a sale every once in a while, but this is a really good tried and true product, at least for me. I really enjoy it, and I always like it every time I get a new one. Speaking of makeup setting sprays, this, I have to say, I have tried a lot of makeup setting sprays. I've probably been using makeup setting sprays, I want to say about 10 to 12, actually probably closer to 15 years when they first started coming out. The first one I ever used was the Urban Decay All Nighter. I remember using that when I got married, and that was about 11 years ago. And I have to say, I've tried high-end, low-end drugstore setting sprays, and I have to say this one is the best. This is the Glam Glow Glow Setter Makeup Setting Spray. Not only does it smell amazing, it mists really well. The mist part is very important to me. It smells so good too. I can't even explain what it smells like, very fruity. But the mist itself is very good. And obviously the product is very good, the way it sets your makeup and all of that. This is expensive, but I have to say this lasted me a very long time. I can't even remember how long, guys, but I'm gonna say like 4 to 5 months this lasted me, and that is with daily use. I cannot say enough good things. I will definitely repurchase this. It is the best makeup remover that I have ever tried. Second would probably be the Urban Decay All Nighter. But yes, I love this, and if you like smelly, fruity things, you'll love this as well. I think it's like $30-ish, but it's gonna last you legitimately probably 5 months. I always have one of these in every Empties as well, the Clean and Clear Deep Action Exfoliating Scrub. I keep it in my shower at all times. There's one in there right now. My husband and I both use it. It's a really good, inexpensive drugstore exfoliating scrub. It's very invigorating and refreshing, and I really like this, and I will continue to repurchase it down the road. Another St. Ives coconut oil scrub. I usually have 2 or 3 of these in every Empties because I think I mentioned I go through one about every 4 to 5 weeks. I find myself buying one like once a month, so 4 to 5 weeks is probably a safe bet. Here's another Neutrogena makeup remover empty. Some 3D White Crest. I actually think I threw a couple of these out by accident. I remember throwing one out when we moved, like in transition. So yeah, I've been using this brand, the 3D White, for the past couple months, and it's really good. No complaints. I would repurchase it again. I went through one of these L'Oreal True Match Lumi Cushions. This took me a long time to go through. I don't love this. Let me see the color. I think that's the color here, W5.5. There you go. People rave about these, and then the cushions under here, guys. People rave about these and had been raving about these, and I bought one back when the hype was kind of real, back a few, I don't know, last year, year before, I can't even remember. But for one, I did not buy the right color, so obviously that was a big issue for me. It was a little light for me, and I think I bought it like in the spring when I lived in the Carolinas, so I was already tan. This would be maybe more of my color in the winter when I'm my palest, but it's just not for me. I can see why people like it. I don't feel that there's a whole lot of product in there, and I've heard other people complain about that. It's definitely not cheap for a drugstore foundation. I think it's like $15 or $17. I would not repurchase this again, only because I need a full coverage foundation. This is not full coverage. It's more of a light to medium, and you can build it up. But I think this is better for somebody with more clear skin that just needs very minimal coverage. And yeah, obviously it's partly my own fault because I did not buy the right color. Because obviously you can't really test it. You just kind of have to go by what it looks like. But anyways, I wouldn't repurchase it. I guess I can see the hype kind of, but it's just not for me. And I really don't think there's all that much product in there. I think it's a little expensive as well. So definitely not for me. This is so dirty, but this is my favorite setting powder of all time. It's the Too Faced Primed and Poreless. This is Empty. So I used every last bit. The compact was down here, but it's old and beat. I love this. It's really good at keeping my shine down. I definitely think it minimizes pores. And this lasted me a long time. I think I got like, I don't know, a year. Yeah, I think I got about a full year out of this. And as you can see, again, I used every last drop. And I got about a full year out of it. This is another makeup product that I've been using for years. It's by The Balm, and it's the Betty Luminizer. And this is the Bronzing Bandit. And I have used these for 3 years now, maybe a little bit longer. And one of these will last me, I want to say, about a year. So really not bad. I actually find if I get them on eBay from like a legit seller that has like legit authentic products, I can get this for like $12. It's like $20 in the store. And there's nothing wrong, obviously, with getting it at like an apartment store, but if I can save 10 bucks, I will. So my most recent one I got on eBay from a certified like seller that has like authentic guaranteed products, and it was like 12 bucks. And for 1 year of use, I mean, it's really dirty and gross, but a whole year of use, I literally use this every single day. And I love it. It just gives me the perfect amount of like a little bronze glow without being too kind of harsh. It's really, really good, and I love the Balm stuff as anyways. A couple Anastasia Brow Wiz. I always have 2 to 3 of these in every Empties. I'm the color dark brown, which is formerly brunette. So these are just my 2 Empties that are in the box. Love that. A Dove body wash, of course, because I always have one of these in every Empties as well. This is the Blue Fig and Orange Blossom scent. It was great. Dove is by far, hands down, my favorite body wash of life. It lathers well, lasts forever, it's inexpensive, it moisturizes. I can't say enough good things. I just love Dove so much. This is a product I got in a gift set. It's the Sunday Riley Good Jeans. It is the first and only Sunday Riley product I've ever tried, and believe it or not, this did not agree with my skin. I was really excited to use this because a lot of vloggers that I watch love the Sunday Riley products. And I've heard a lot of good things specifically about this, but for some reason it just did not agree with my skin. It made my skin feel a bit irritated. I tried it multiple times to make it work on my face, and I just couldn't. My skin just felt weird. So I ended up just using it as like a neck cream because I was not about to throw this out. These are not cheap. This is completely empty, just the bottle is like pearlescent. So I can't personally recommend it because it didn't work well with my skin. But I mean, the reviews are the reviews. I mean, it has very good reviews. A lot of people love this. It's just very expensive. So in a weird way, I'm glad I didn't like it because it would have been a very, very expensive addiction since the bottle is small. But I was able to use it on my neck. So I was able to use it up, which was nice, but it just didn't agree with my skin. This is the liquid liner I have been using for years, probably 10 years, guys. This is the L'Oreal, I think it's the Liquid Liner Intense in Carbon Black. This is an empty. I don't even think there's, maybe I can get a swipe out of here. This is old though, but. So it's definitely a true black, and it works really well. I love it. Again, I've been using this product for probably 10 years. This one is just old though, and it's right down to the end, so I just threw it in there to show you the package. This is a Kiehl's Ultra Facial Oil-Free Gel Cream. This was like a true gel. There's really nothing left in there, but I actually got this in hopes of, where is it? In hopes that it was as good as this. Because this is cheaper by like $20. And I do like Kiehl's. I like a lot of their products. I've had success with a lot of their products. So I was hoping that I could get this and start getting this instead of this, just to save the money. No, this was nearly not as good. It was okay. I didn't even think it was worth the $25 or so that it was. I just thought it was eh. So, I mean, yeah, I tried it, but this is where it's at right here. I haven't found anything that stacks up to that. And lastly, there is a Laneige. I never know how to say this word, if it'll focus. This is the Water Bank Moisture Cream. I got this a while back in like a Target beauty box. It was okay. Actually, I liked this better than this, and this is less expensive, I believe. But anyways, yes, I tried a lot of new things this month, and also, of course, had, you know, some usual suspects. But I hope you guys enjoyed this Empties, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye, guys.